Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. It's the Que-stead show. Well, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. And Happy New Year to those of you who have not seen me since last year. Okay, you guys, today we're going to be making vanilla once again. Let me explain a little bit about vanilla real quick. First of all, what I'm getting ready to do now, I'm just calling it a top off because I started my vanilla making journey 2 years ago, and the first batch of vanilla I made was vodka vanilla, which I did not like. In fact, for those of you who might like vodka vanilla, I have my local people, that is, because this is going to be going, this video will be on Facebook as well as YouTube. I have some vodka vanilla that is 2 years old. I do not like it. For me, I could taste the liquor in it. And I did add some honey to it because I saw a video that said that if you add honey to vodka vanilla, if it has a liquory type flavor, that it will take that flavor away. I have not tasted it, and I don't plan on tasting it to see if the liquor flavor went away. But I have pretty much almost a quart. It's about the same amount as this right here. Now this is the same vanilla that I had in this bottle on yesterday that barely took it up to here. So as you can see, it just about fills up the whole quart jar. I mean, it comes up to the B. And I've already separated my friend's vanilla from this. Now, I forgot that I had a smaller vanilla bottle. And so I'm going to transfer that vanilla into this smaller bottle. And I bet you it'll probably fill this bottle up. We're going to find out. Okay. Also, and then I'm saving this one for next year. When my Kirk and Sweeney batch is ready next year, I will put that batch in this bottle. I decided, remember I said on yesterday that I was going to, once I pour this vanilla into the bottle, which will be this bottle, I said that I was going to go and buy some Bacardi rum to top those vanilla beans off because there were so many left over and they're still extracting. I mean, it was a lot of vanilla paste in there, and, or what do you call it, the caviar. There was a lot of caviar left in there, as well as the vanilla beans. And the vanilla beans were not totally empty. They still have a lot of extracting to do. And because I had so many, and that's what I wanted to speak on real quick, you guys, because when making vanilla, I do have a digital scale. When I started the Kirk and Sweeney as well as the rum vanilla, I did use the scale, and I went by the what they call it, the scientific ratio. Typically it's like 5 vanilla beans to every ounce of liquor or something like that. I did do the measurements correctly at first, but then as I had extra vanilla beans throughout, the journey, throughout the 2 years, I just took those extra vanilla beans, cut them up and threw them in. So I have actually more vanilla beans in both batches of my vanilla than what is recommended, through the FDA. So I'm just letting you know that because I want to be transparent. So basically, they're not, I guess you would call legal, but it doesn't harm anything. You just get a stronger vanilla when you use more beans. And remember, I cut my beans, I sliced them in half, horizontally, and then I slit them down the middle, scraped some of the caviar out to get them going. So I did all kind of weird things. And that's the thing, you can do what you want with the vanilla, But if you are ever selling it, and I would even say giving it away, you want to do it correctly. So I'm going to put this away. I just wanted to add that little disclaimer, because mine is probably about 40 or 50 pieces of vanilla beans in here. So I don't know how much it is now, but it started out with, I think I started it with 10 beans all together. And I did cut them in half. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to pause you for a minute, and then I'm going to get this vanilla transferred into the small bottle. We will look at that when I come back, and then I will show you what's getting ready to happen today. We're going to do some taste tests. That's it. 2 things are going to be tested today, and then we will be making a new vanilla, because I decided that instead of purchasing the Bacardi to top this off with, I said, wait a minute, instead of spending the money, and first of all, thank you, Jen, my friend in Georgia, told me that she ordered her vanilla beans off of Amazon, and she said 25 beans on Amazon was, I think she said $27. So that's a lot cheaper than 40. And it was $40 on eBay for 25 beans. She said that she ordered 10, and I did order my vanilla beans today. I ordered only 10. Because I'm doing the top off with these beans that were left over, I ordered 10 vanilla beans, and I decided that I would top off instead of with the Bacardi. Why waste that $20 on that when I could spend $30, and this was $34, so the price went up for the Sweeney Reserva. And remember, my last batch was made with the Sweeney Grand Reserva. Wait, or is it Reserva Grand? It's the, okay, Grand Reserva. This is last year's batch. I saved the bottle because the bottle's so pretty. And actually, I could pour my vanilla in these bottles if I wanted to. So, and I'm saving this other one too. So this was steeped in a whiskey barrel for 24 years. And it's not whiskey, it's rum. But the rum is steeped in whiskey barrels. So this was the 24-year rum, the best of the best, from what I was told by vanilla makers. And we already know, yes, it is. We did that taste test. We did that 6-month taste test. And I will link that video. My sister and I both did the taste test with the Sweeney. She was more transparent because she had never, been involved with vanilla or anything. So she was able to give a review or whatever based on, her being new to it all. So that's this. This is the top of the line. And this will be ready in 1 year. This one is the lower grade Sweeney. There's also a mid grade. So this was steeped in a whiskey barrel for 12 years, half of the time of that. But from what I was told by the liquor man that I purchased it from at the store, he said that this has more of a caramel flavor to it. He said if you like sweet, he said this is the one that would be sweeter, and we're going to do the taste test to find out. I remember how the other one tasted. The other one had the whiskey barrel flavor, of the wood, the oak. It was also sweet, and it also had like a smoky flavor, and it did have vanilla tones in it, and that's why it makes such a good vanilla. But from my understanding, you still get the vanilla tone. You get a hint of caramel flavor in this. You also get the sweetness but he said with no wood taste, no smoky taste. So he said this will probably make a better vanilla if I like sweet. So we're going to find out, because here it is. Okay, so this will sit until the year 2027, unless it extracts early. I will do a 6-month taste test next July, or this coming July. Okay, so we're going to pause it real quick. I'm going to get this transferred. I will show you that. And then we will move on to the taste test. And then I will get the vanilla poured into the into the into this. We're actually going to use this again. We'll get the new Kirk and Sweeney poured into that, and then we will wrap up the video. Shall return. Okay, everyone, I am back. Okay, I just finished getting the vanilla, and look at this. This looks much better than yesterday, doesn't it? Oh yeah, this will last me a good year, if not longer. I don't use that much vanilla. I only use vanilla if I'm baking, like if I'm making a box cake, I'll doctor it with maybe a half teaspoon or so of vanilla. The other thing is around holidays, you know, I might use vanilla for something. This will easily last me. And like I said before, although this will technically be ready next year, it'll be ready the 12th of January of 2026. I want to take this 4 years before I even touch it. I might sneak in it here and there, but I don't want to actually bottle this and start using this for 4 years. I want it to steep as long as possible. The longer vanilla steeps, the better it is. And since this is the top of the line vanilla, I want it to steep at least 4 years instead of 2. So we're already a year in. So that's wonderful. Now, we're going to do a taste test of this because we did the 6-month taste test. And so doing a taste test today will let me know if those 10 vanilla beans that I just ordered, if I will need to add some more to this. I'm thinking that I probably won't, but if I taste any hint of liquor like I did at 6 months, then I will add maybe 1 or 2 vanilla beans. Now, these are the vanilla beans left in the one I just took from there. And I took 10 of those beans and put them into this so that they can continue to extract and make that into a stronger vanilla. As long as the vanilla beans are submerged, they are fine. They will mold if they're not submerged. They'll last forever. Like honey, it's non-perishable. Okay, this is what was left over. So pouring today's batch of Kirk and Sweeney, I probably didn't even need to order more vanilla beans, but I do want a stronger extract. So I will use those vanilla beans, probably not the whole pack, but I will use some of them just to get it going again, you know, to get that caviar out and really get it to extracting, because this is the weaker Kirk and Sweeney. So let's start the taste test, you guys. I have some ice cream right here, vanilla ice cream. And then I also have this glass right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to taste the Kirk and Sweeney, the new Kirk and Sweeney first, because I don't want that Kirk and Sweeney vanilla to mess up my palate. I want to see what this Kirk and Sweeney tastes like. I want to taste it. Okay, I also changed my lid. This will get washed. And this is the one from 2 years ago for this one. And so I wrote out, here's today's lid. I got a new lid out and I wrote Kirk and Sweeney. I put today's date and I put that it's the 12-year rum. Okay, so that's right there. And so let's open this, you guys. Now, last year's taste test I did on Facebook Live. Now look at the bottle, y'all. It's such a beautiful bottle. Now, like I said, the first bottle, that's the most expensive Kirk and Sweeney rum. That cost last year, that cost $50. I looked at the price today and it's now $56. So it's gone up. This one was $24 last year. Now it's $34. So it went up $10. I will not be making any more Kirk and Sweeney vanilla. If anything, I might top off as the years go by. As long as I'm alive, I can always top off. You know, you can pour a pint of vanilla and then just top off, you know, what's in your quart jar, or you can transfer it to a pint jar and top it off. I think I have enough vanilla now, minus that doggone vodka vanilla that I feel was a waste of time. I have enough rum vanilla now to where I can do that. I have 3 different rum vanillas. The Bacardi, which is pretty good. The Kirk and Sweeney, which will be excellent. and then this Que-stead-Que. So let's just pour, we're going to just pour a drop. I just want to taste it just to see what it tastes like. I remember what the other one tastes like, and it was good. Believe me, I did. Oh man, I was just tripping out when I tasted that. And I am not a drinker. I don't drink. But what I do is I'd like to taste the liquor, you know, that's going in my vanilla, because it gives me an idea of what it's going to taste like once it extracts the alcohol. You know, the alcohol will be gone once the vanilla is done, and you just get the flavor of the rum and the flavor of the vanilla beans. They complement each other well. So I'm gonna take a sip. Oh, that's my washer. In fact, this is too much. I'm gonna pour some of this back in. Ooh, but I can smell it. So let's do the smell test, y'all. I'm acting like I'm a liquor connoisseur, but I'm not. Huh. It does have, it has the undertones are fruity. It has like a fruity caramel. You can tell it's sweet for sure. And I don't have to hold it that close to my nose. I mean, it's like boom. As soon as I opened it, it's like the smell hit me right away. And it was the same with the other two. So let's take a sip of this. In fact, I can pour some more of this back in. I don't know why I poured so much. I only want a sip. Oh yeah, just by pouring that, it released even more permeation, okay? All right, let's taste it. Cheers, a toast to 2025. I needed some ice. I forgot to put it on the rocks. Okay, the burn is subsiding. Okay, now that the burn has dissipated, let me tell you, just like that first Que-stead-Que, it's the exact, not you know, I mean, I'm not tasting wood and the oak and all that. Oh, it's got my body feeling warm. I can feel warmth under my arms and down. Oh Lord, the warmth is just, it's going from the top all the way down. Man, ooh, that's some good stuff. See, that's why. Okay, God, help me. This is instant alcoholism, okay? Let me tell you, after that burn, when you saw me tripping and almost falling out this chair, once that burn subsided, it's like first the caramel flavor hit, then the fruity flavor hit. It just exploded, okay? And then it hit my palate, it went down my throat, and then the warm feeling started hitting me. Okay, woo, I want to feel that again. Dang, it's gone. Sorry, y'all. We got to do this one more time, okay? One more time. Okay, one more. Okay. This time we're going with the ice. And y'all excuse me, I hope y'all, in fact, I'm gonna turn the camera around because I have on a short gown and y'all not gonna see my stuff, okay? And on a day like today with this Que-stead-Que, got to be careful. All right, oops, too much ice. Okay. All right. Here I come. I should have just paused it. I don't know what I was thinking. Guess I'm drunk already. Okay, I put on the rocks, y'all. Whoo, here we go. Let's try this again. Yes. Gotta move my head to get past the burn. But now it's cold. Ooh. Y'all, if you a drinker, get you some Que-stead-Que. And if you like rum, now I'm not a drinker, so that's it for me. Although I got some Kahlua over there and I got some milk. I'll be drunk if I drink that tonight. That's the only drink I like because it's a coffee drink. I'm telling y'all, If you like to drink and you like rum, you won't in your life before you die, try this Kirk and Sweeney, both of them. I would say try the 12-year, the 18-year, and the 24-year, because there's 3. So you got the Reserva and you got the Grand Reserva. And then I forget what the middle one is called. Okay. Man, I'm telling you, once you get past that initial burn, all kind of stuff starts happening. I can feel it in my throat. It's all through my body. My God. No wonder, see, they call the spirits for a reason, okay? Okay. Whew. Good God. Man. Okay. Y'all can officially say, like the youngins say, Q turned up. Okay, let me calm down. Okay, let's get this poured before I start drinking some more. I ain't lying, I'm high already, y'all. Cause see, I don't drink, that's why. Okay, let's get this poured in here. And I will be adding more vanilla beans. I'm saving a little. I'm sorry, y'all, just a little bit. It's not going to fill it all the way, just like the last one. It did not fill it all the way, but it just about filled it. It came up to the top of the B. Actually, even beyond that. Hold on. There's still quite a bit in there. I'm going to save a little for my sister, like I did the last time. I saved her some and let her taste it. Yeah, I want Sherry to taste this. Okay. And I'm going to tag her in this video so she can see. She going to want to taste it. Look at there. This, if I poured the rest of this, I'm going to give her more this time. Because this is just about full. This is just about full. I can leave it at that. And then I'm going to be adding more vanilla beans. So that's going to bring it up too once I do that. So let's get the new top on. Oops. One thing I forgot. Wax paper. I always put wax paper over my lids. I should have cleaned that lid a little bit, but it's just vanilla bean. I always use wax paper. Now this will stay out for the next month. It needs to be shaken when you first start your vanilla extract. And actually my month won't start until my new beans arrive, which should be, they said, in 3 to 4 days. So it'll be one day next week when I add the new beans. And I will come on again when I do that, because I will be using my scale at that time and showing you how that's actually done. And so, and I'm going to shake this just to get it started because it's in there. So all I'm going to do, you give it a shake. For the first month, you shake your vanilla beans at least, you shake them at least once a day. No, not for the first month, the first week. After the first week, you will shake once a month once, I forget, y'all. See, now I can't concentrate. But you do, for the first month, you need to shake often. And after you get past that first 4 weeks, then you will put it away in a cool, dark place, and it will sit. And then you'll shake it once a month after that. So, no, it's once a day for the first 2 weeks, once a day. And then after the first 2 weeks, you put it away and just let it set. You set it and forget it. You just forget about it. So that's it. And see how it's dark already? So this is going to be a good vanilla just like this one. And let me get the cork back on for Sherry. Okay. It's on. So she can bring her a glass. She'll get her a nice swig. Nice swig of that. I don't know, y'all. I'll see if she wants to taste it. I'll ask her. Because she tasted that other one. So, hey, she might turn it down. If she do, then I'm putting this right in there. I'll hold on to it until the vanilla beans arrive. Then I'll call her. Okay. I'm going to enjoy this. Woo. Okay, now let's go on to the vanilla taste test. Ooh, and the ice cream has melted while I'm fooling around over here being a lush. Here's my favorite handy dandy taste test spoons. I had to bring those out for this special occasion. Okay, here we go. What we're going to be doing is taste testing the oops. Oh, I forgot you know what? I had caviar left in here, and I meant to pour that liquor in there to get this caviar out. You know what? I'll just use the rum vanilla and do that. I'll pour some of it in there and get that out. Okay, we're going to be taste testing the Que-stead-Que 1 year vanilla. We did the 6-month taste test, and that was nice. And we're going to change the wax paper on this. See, because it's getting kind of murky. So we're going to take that and put it to the side. I can put it right here. And I have a new piece of wax paper to put over the top. Okay, so I'm going to just take, oops, I forgot to shake it. Let me shake it a little bit because I want those, I want the caviar to, okay, because this is Que-stead-Que, y'all. This is the good stuff. Now, 6 months ago, Sherry and I both could not tell the difference between that and the Bacardi. The Bacardi was 18 months at the time, and the Que-stead-Que was only 6 months. And we could not, although the Que-stead-Que tastes better, Sherry liked that better. I actually liked the Bacardi better because I could not taste the liquor. The determining factor for me was because I could still taste a hint of liquor in the Que-stead-Que, whereas Sherry, she could not tell the difference, and she liked the Que-stead-Que much better. It was smoother, richer. Now for me, it was all that and then some. I already know once it is ready, it's going to make one good vanilla. But now we're taste testing it after a year. It has had 6 more months, double the time, to extract. So we're going to put some right here in this ice cream. I just dropped it in. I'm going to mix it in. And you can see it changed colors. And we're going to taste it. I hate this as cheap ice cream. I should have bought Haagen-Dazs. But you know what? For a little half pint of Haagen-Dazs, they wanted darn $7. No, I wasn't doing it. So cheap ice cream it is. The ice cream isn't good, but the vanilla is. And I'm not tasting any liquor. I can actually start using that, but I'm not. And y'all cover your ears. Y'all didn't hear that, locals. Don't ask me for none of my Que-stead-Que vanilla. Shoot, I'm gonna put another. Let me get my other spoon. I'm gonna put this one into the ice cream. Let's get the other one out. We're gonna put a little more in there. See, because it's not that much, but I can taste it for sure. Okay. Here it is. I just put it in there. And what I'm gonna do, instead of mixing it, I got it right here on the spoon. That's some good, I almost said good SHIT, y'all. It's a good stuff. My God. If you never made vanilla, please make you some Que-stead-Que vanilla. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna compare it. I'm gonna put a little of the Bacardi vanilla because we compared them both the last time. I couldn't tell a difference the last. Well, yes, I could because of the liquor taste in the Que-stead-Que. This one, the Bacardi, at 18 months, but I know the flavor is gonna be different. Okay, I just put some in along with some caviar of the Bacardi. It's a difference. Don't get me wrong, the Bacardi vanilla is good, but that Que-stead-Que is thick and rich. It just flows right with the ice cream. The ice cream is thick, but the vanilla is thick as well. It's heavy. And I mean, and just like the liquor hits the back of your throat and start going through your body, the vanilla is doing the same thing with no alcohol. It's like in this ice cream, it turned this bad ice cream, this cheap, no telling what it would have done to that Haagen-Dazs, y'all. But it turned this cheap ice cream into something special. I ought to put some in my coffee ice cream. I still got that, y'all. And the flavor, I mean, although I got the Bacardi in there along with the Kirk and Sweetie, but the flavor, you can see the color, how brown it is. And y'all saw it was just a little that I put in there. Oh, man. This is good stuff. That is some good stuff. Okay, y'all. Okay, so we're going to get ready to end this. Now that y'all have seen me lush it up tonight, I'm going to sleep good tonight. I know that. Oh, I'm mellow now. Like I said, I'm turned up. I am mellow. And I'm glad I'm not a drinker, y'all. Because that's too much. I'm glad it makes y'all feel good and all that stuff. Whatever people drink for, I'm glad whatever y'all do it for, but it's not for me. I'll be one of the ones who would tell every family secret and everything else. I'll be one of those silly drunks, okay? I wouldn't be a mean drunk. I'll be one of those silly ones that everybody laugh at. Okay. Alrighty. So this is it. So to recap. Okay, we'll put my sister's Kirk and Sweetie over here on the bar. Do that right now. That is if she gets it. I haven't decided yet. Okay. I got that safe out the way. We'll get this. I'll do this off camera. Get this poured and get that caviar out. Of course, I'll be saving both of the bottles. The Kirk and Sweetie vanilla, I'm going to get this. I rinsed it, but I'm going to go in and wash it and sterilize it and get it stored in my prep closet. So the good Kirk and Sweetie will go into that. And then I can actually mix the two. Once this is ready, you know, because like I said, I want this to sit 4 years. So this bottle, I'm going to probably let both of these until that runs out completely. I will not be touching these. See the difference? This one, see how dark it is, and see how light this one is? This one will be just as dark as that in a year. And then this one will probably get darker. So I'm shaking it a little bit. It will stay here on the table. This one will go back into its hiding space. I better wait a minute. I feel like I need to put it under lock and key now after all that. Some good stuff, y'all. It is from the 6-month taste test. Like I said, I'll post that link. Scratch that taste test. This is totally different now. 6 months have passed. It's totally different. So this is the year taste test. I cannot wait to do the taste test this summer, and I'll let Sherry get in on that one again. In fact, I might let her, because I still got some of these ice cream cups. If she comes by anytime soon, I'll let her do a taste test, the year taste test, so that she can see the difference in it now. And then we'll do a taste test this summer. And then after 2 years, do a taste test. And it'll keep sitting for 4 years. It's going to steep really, really well. This is going to be some good stuff. And I'm glad, although I went with, now I'm kind of wishing I had gone back with the high price Kirk and Sweetie. It would have been over with and I would have had a second batch going. But in all fairness, this one is just as good to me because it has all the same flavors except for the woody taste. So you take the whiskey barrel taste from it and it's just the same. And it was cheaper. I paid, what, $20 less for it. So that's good to know. And I got just as much, as you can see. They're tip for tap with the amounts. And then there's still enough in there. If Sherry doesn't get that, it will fill this jar up. Okay, let's get this last sip and then... Okay, enough of that. See, now it's to the point now. Nah. Okay, so let me get off of here, and I will talk to you guys later. How many minutes are we at? 35 minutes. Okay, so it's time to get on off of here. So y'all got to see this. Diana, I hope you got my message earlier because I wanted to give you a heads up because I know I said I was going to do the vanilla on the 12th. And so I called you earlier and I left you a message on your voicemail. So hopefully you got that message because I did not want you to be caught by surprise. So hopefully you weren't. And if you were, I know that you already have your vanilla beans. Go get you some liquor, girl. Now, it's up to you with what you want to use. And I don't know, what your financial situation is looking like. But girl, if you could get you some Kirk and Sweeney and you have to go to the top of the line liquor store, everybody do not sell it. I had to search high and low for that Kirk and Sweeney today. And I ended up getting it from the same place, which was fire, that I got it from the last time. And he was the only one before Detroit who had it. So I had to drive about 8 miles to get it, but he has it, and he says, I keep it in stock. He said, because I've got a customer base that love it. He says, so I keep it in stock. He said the 12, the 18, and the 24 year. He remembered me from last year. He was like, just stick with me and you'll get it whenever you need it. So I told him this will probably be my last time, but you know what, y'all? I might have to do one more. and that'll just go into the wheel, okay? Because if I do one more next year, we're looking at, I'll be 61. This isn't going to be ready till I'm 62. This will be ready when I'm 63. If I do one next year, it won't be ready until I'm 65 years old. I don't know if I'll be here still, so somebody will be getting it. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm just happy that I got my first 2 years down. And although this is Bacardi, that's okay. That's quite all right. I can deal with this for the next year. And then we'll be switching over once this runs out. But this is good too. So if anybody wants to make vanilla, rum vanilla, and you want to go with Bacardi, that's perfectly fine too. I'm not knocking it at all. It's just that if you can spare a few more dollars, like $40 more, or if you get the low grade Kirk and Sweeney, you're sparing about $20 more. But the point is, if you get that, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You will love it. And you will never go back. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm off of here. I'm going to get all cleaned up. And I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. Bye-bye.